Hello cozy friends, welcome back to the Cozy Hermit channel. My name is Lynn and today I need to talk to you guys because I need to explain to you why I am totally obsessed with Harvestella. So I've mentioned this before in one of my other videos of this month, but I bought Harvestella over Christmas break. It was on sale in the Nintendo eShop. I downloaded the demo like back in November when it was released, but I never got around to playing it. And then during Christmas I was like, well, let's just give the demo a try, and I fell head over heels in love with this game. So in case you don't know what Harvestella is, maybe you haven't heard of it, if you've only vaguely heard of it and you're like, yeah, well, I don't know exactly what it is. Harvestella is a farming sim made by Square Enix. As far as I know, it is their very first farming sim ever. However, it is also a fantasy RPG, and yeah, I like to say an action adventure RPG. So you need to take care of your farm, you've got crops to tend to, you've got animals as well. And as with every single other farming sim, it is all about expanding your land and just earning your money while farming away. However, in Harvestella you can also explore a very beautiful world with lots of variety. Like so far, I've been exploring a bit and I've been following the storyline. I'm in chapter 3 currently. And so far I've been in like really beautiful wide expanse of just really, I don't know, mountainous area. It's absolutely beautiful, and there's more of like an autumn forest kind of thing. And I've been to a gorgeous little town where it's eternal spring, so you see these really beautiful cherry blossom petals fluttering down, and there are trees with flowers, and it is so beautiful. And there's like a very beautiful beach area. The world of Harvestella feels more like a traditional fantasy world, like high fantasy, but there is surprisingly some science fiction like elements in there as well, and it's really interesting. Like, it's a blend that usually doesn't really work for me, but in Harvestella it just blends perfectly together so well. It is so, I don't know, it's just absolutely perfect, and I absolutely love it. The story as well is very intriguing. Like, at first I was like, I'm not sure what's going on, and most of the time the characters were like really vague with their answers, but I am slowly grasping the storyline and it's just so intriguing, so I just really want to keep going. But on the other hand, I kind of get distracted by the farming bit, because yeah, it's just a lot of fun. There's also like lots of free roaming going on, so you can really just go wherever you want to. And that's usually a little dangerous for me because I get distracted real easily. So I'm not very far ahead in the storyline yet, but I am immensely enjoying myself. I really love the characters there. The character design is so incredibly stylish. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So I love the character portraits. They are so beautiful. Your own character, you get to customize it a little bit at the start, but not a whole lot. Yeah, like you can kind of choose between two different types of characters, and then you can choose your hair color and eye color, and that is about it. Usually I'm a little disappointed when that happens, but in this game I don't really mind because I just think that the character design is really cool, and I honestly don't mind that I can really customize it myself. Also, these days there are so many farming and live sim games in which the customization options for your character are like pretty crazy. So I'm like, I'm cool with it when a game doesn't really offer that, especially when the character design really speaks to me. Like in this game, I really liked how the main character looks. So when it comes to the story of Harvestella, I've been thinking about this, but I don't really want to tell you guys too much because I am so afraid of giving spoilers. And this game is so wonderful. Like, I barely well, I haven't actually watched any or read any reviews on the game, didn't really dive into it that much, so I've been discovering everything for myself, mostly just by playing the game, and that has been such a wonderful experience. So if you are like me and you haven't really checked anything out yet about Harvestella, I just don't want to, you know, mess up that really magical experience of just going in there and not knowing anything. But let's just say that at the start of the game, you wake up in a place and there's this really weird red light and there are dust particles all over the place, and then you're told that you are in the midst of quietus. And quietus is a phenomenon that takes place between every single season. So when spring ends and summer is about to start, between that time there is a day when quietus reigns, and that is when everything just dies. So if you've like have crops on your farm during quietus, they will all wither and it's all over, and people are warned to stay inside because quietus is very dangerous, obviously. But you, for some reason, as the main character, are not affected by quietus, so you are totally fine if you're outside during quietus. And during the start of the game, you're found outside by the local doctor. She wakes you up because you fainted, you're unconscious, and then you realize that you have no memories whatsoever. Like all you know is your name, and that is it. You don't even know what quietus is, you don't know where you're from, you really don't know who you are. And from there on out, the story just starts and you get involved with all the local characters, and you get to travel from city to city, town to town, and beautiful foresty areas, and you meet so many different characters. Like I haven't even met the full cast yet, and there are so many people already there, and they're so cool, they're really great, and the storylines are like super duper interesting. Harvestella also has quite a lot of side quests which are really fun to play and have some really cute and wholesome stories sometimes. Like you get to meet the local children who live in the local town, and they are quite adorable. There's another town, the Eternal Spring town, where there's an orphanage, and there are these really cute storylines of the children you got to follow, and it's really wholesome, it's just really cute. And yeah, kind of unexpected because some of the themes in Harvestella can be quite dark, so it's like, you know, it's actually perfect because you've got like lighter storylines, darker storylines, and it really balances each other out. So I am, like I keep telling you guys, but I am enjoying my time so much with Harvestella. Also, I just want to point out, if you ever play this game, do yourself the favor of playing with or the volume out loud on your Switch or TV, or with headphones on, because the music is incredible. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love the soundtrack. I've looked it up because I was like, I gotta have this music, I gotta have this soundtrack, but I can't find it anywhere. Like the CD is only available in Japan, and I've checked it out on iTunes, but whenever I click on the link I found on Google, it tells me that it's not available in my region. So I am so bummed out by that, because the music adds so much to the game and it's absolutely beautiful. There are so many these really beautiful, peaceful music themes, and they are so gorgeous. So just do yourself a favor, play this game with your headphones on or your music just blasting out loud, because it is so beautiful and it adds so much to the overall gaming experience. Anyway, I feel that I've talked about it enough right now, so I just think let's just play some Harvestella, and I'm going to just show you a little bit of all the things you can do, like a little bit of farming, a little bit of fishing. There's a lot of fishing you can do, which I always love, and I'll just show you around some of the places I've already unlocked. I won't be playing any storyline related things because I don't want to give any spoilers, so this is a spoiler free video. And so yeah, let's just play some Harvestella together and have some fun. I just bought my first animal and it's so cute. Oh, I love this. So adorable. I love that they're like fantasy animals. So cute. I want more. also one little tip I'd like to give you if you end up being super confused like I am. It is explained in the demo how to change between jobs, but somehow I just got confused and it didn't seem to work anymore. So in this game, in Harvestella, you can change between jobs, meaning that you can fight in different modes. So if you start out, you start out as a fighter, then you unlock mage, then assault savant, I think, skylancer and shadow walker. So at first I was like adding them to my list like this, but then for some reason I just couldn't really, like right now I'm a shadow walker, but when I do it like this I remain a shadow walker. So I've just figured out I've just kind of removed all of these and just only have the first one, and then if I like to change it into fighter I do it like this, and then I am into fighter mode. So I couldn't find this anywhere online, like no one was explaining this, so hopefully this will work. I'm not sure if this is like the official way you gotta do this, but still it works and that is what counts. So yeah, maybe a little tip for the back pocket. So we've been playing quite a lot of Harvestella. I really hope that I've managed to convince you of the awesomeness of this game because I love it so much. And I can really tell how much I absolutely adore this game because it's actually inspiring me in real life as well. Like in one of my videos of this month, I told you guys about my New Year's resolutions, and one of them was to just go out a little bit more, just go outside a little bit more, explore a little bit more. And that is seriously because of Harvestella, because it speaks to my adventurous side, which I do kind of have despite being a hermit and a homebody. I do like to, explore and just go out there, but I don't really do it enough. And I've totally changed that, so I've been going outside quite a lot already for the past few weeks and I'm absolutely loving it. However, there is a route which I haven't walked in a couple of years now, and I am so curious because it's a more adventurous route. Like there are no hardened paths, so I'm thinking of just turning off my beautiful Switch right now, stop playing the game and go outside. And I'd like to take you guys along with me on my little adventure, my little Harvestella inspired adventure. So I'm just going to go outside, find that route and go and explore together because it is a really beautiful day. It is sunny, cloudy, on and off, but it should be really beautiful. It's quite windy though, but I'll be fine. So yeah, I just like to go outside and explore a little bit and hopefully not run into any monsters like in Harvestella because I don't have any skills. I'm not a mage, I'm not a fighter, I'm not a shadow walker. Kind of wish that I was, but there's just so much you can do in real life, right? So yeah, anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed playing Harvestella with me, and I hope you will enjoy going on a little Harvestella inspired adventure with me. So let's just put on our shoes and go outside. Hi friends! So we have arrived at the destination, at the route I wanted to walk with you guys, but it's even muddier than I thought it would be, so I really have to be super careful while walking. But I've decided to just soldier on. I'm gonna go on because it is such a beautiful route. So up here you can actually do some bird watching because apparently there are some pretty special birds around here. I really wouldn't know, I don't have a lot of knowledge of birds, but still, yeah, I've also been here like during the summer, and I remember it was absolutely filled with flowers and it was so beautiful. But that is of course not the case because it's January right now, but it's still really, really beautiful. Sorry if some of the footage is a little bit darker because the sun just, you see, it's super shiny right now, but sometimes the clouds gather and then it turns a little shadowy, but still it is a beautiful day and I'm going to go on and continue this adventure. so I've chosen a different route than most people do. Like just before, I met some people who were walking their dogs. Right now I am all alone, and I kind of feel like that there might be monsters that jumping out at me every single moment. I hope not, because I sadly, like I said before, don't have the skills I have in Harvestella, but still. Also, by the way, the muddy paths, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Like the start was really bad, but it's pretty okay. So it's walkable, so it's not too bad. But it's absolutely beautiful. The wind is crazy though, so right now it's okay, so I can talk to you guys, but it's, yeah, it's really intense, but it is such a beautiful walk. So let's go on, let's continue and see what else, what other beautiful sights we can find. The skies are amazing today, thanks to the clouds and the sun. So yeah, it's beautiful. So let's go on. Okay, so I just said that it wasn't that muddy, but if you look a little bit further, that looks pretty sketchy to me. I'm worried. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit lost. Like the route that I followed a few years ago, I can't find it. I can't find it and I don't know where I am. And now I've reached this gate and behind me, I swear I see sheep. So, and it doesn't really, yeah, well, it seems to go on, but I'm really not sure where this is going. And it is like super duper windy and it's getting a little bit cold. So I'm guessing I'm going to save this mystery route for a bit of a warmer, or at least a sunnier day. A little less windy, sorry for the wind. So I'm going to take another route and see where that will bring me. So yeah, I'm lost. I'm officially lost. Now I found this really exciting route behind me, but it is too muddy and I'm just sure that if I'm going to walk there, I'm going to lose my shoes. So I'm not going to do that again. It's not really my best of ideas to go for this walk today. So I've actually kind of reached the end of the route and I haven't actually managed to complete it because I got lost. But I never knew there were so many routes to follow around here. It's like a maze. It really is like a maze, and yeah, I kind of like that. So I will most definitely go back here later this year, probably multiple times, to just, you know, look at the changes of the seasons. And I was sure to bring you guys along because I am sure it's going to look really spectacular, especially during spring and summer. And yeah, it'll be less muddy also, so we will be able to explore some more routes. So that's pretty cool. So I am going to wrap this up for now. I am going to play home, play some more Harvestella. And I really hope that you've enjoyed playing Harvestella with me today and that you've enjoyed coming along with me on this really windy and cloudy and sunny walk. It was pretty crazy, but it was so beautiful and it was great to be out. I really hope that if you will ever play Harvestella or have already played Harvestella, that you will enjoy it as much as I do, because it is such an amazing game. I absolutely love it, and I hope that maybe the game will inspire you to do something outdoorsy as well. So yeah, it was a really great day and I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would consider liking the video and maybe even supporting the channel some more by subscribing if you haven't already, and hitting the bell button so you will stay up to date of any new video that will be coming out on the Cozy Hermit channel. There will be more cozy times and adventures waiting here, so I've got lots of things planned for this year, so I'm really excited. So I hope to see you guys again very soon, and I'm going to wrap this up really quickly because the wind is crazy. So until we meet each other again, stay cozy!